if that worked. Okay. Now I seem to be working. I don't know what happened before. I had started and nothing happened. Okay. Let's see if ladies can join now. May the 4th be with you. It's May 4th, Star Wars Day. Okay. Well, it appears to be working now. So let me, hopefully, there's Miss Suze. There's Miss Joanna. I don't know what happened, ladies. I had it, my Streamlabs, so the software I used, said that I was live and it was streaming. I started it before 8 o'clock. And then Twitch was still showing me as offline. So I ended it and started a fresh one and it's just fine. So I don't know what happened. I have no idea. No idea whatsoever. Hi, Gina. Yeah, I don't know what happened, ladies. I started it at like 2 minutes to 8. I went to grab my drink and it said I was live on my stuff, but I don't know, Cindy. I have no idea what was going on. No idea whatsoever. My Streamlabs said I was live and it was going and it was counting and it was doing all the things, but Twitch just kept saying I was offline. So I finally ended it and started a new one. I was like, where are all my ladies? They always come and hang out with me on Tuesday night. Thank you. These, and it's hard to see in this lighting. They have they're from Elizabeth, of course. And they have little stars on them. I wonder if I can. I wanted to wear them for Star Wars Day all day today, but I didn't wear them to work, partly because I had to wear my mask most of the day, and so I realized it would kind of get in the way. Oh, I still don't... Oh, there. See how they have little stars on them? So they're kind of like galaxies. So I was like, perfect. But I saved them for the live tonight because since I was wearing my mask pretty much all day, it's kind of hard to wear. Hi, Miss Beth. It's kind of hard to wear earrings like this with a mask, like to that extent. So I saved them for tonight. Yeah, I don't know what was happening tonight with Twitch, ladies, because I started it at like 2 minutes to 8 o'clock. I like went ahead and started, and it said I was live and it was, counting the minutes. But Twitch kept saying I was offline, so I don't know what happened. I'm so sorry. I don't know. I was very worried because I was like, oh my gosh, nobody's here. I don't know what happened. I'm so glad you ladies are here. I was having a very, very panicky moment. Like a very panicky moment because I was like, oh my God, nobody's here. Nobody's here at all. No, Tuesday, you ain't cute. I was just showing your earrings, Miss Elizabeth, Miss Rumi. The little stars, they're perfect. Perfect for Star Wars Day. I didn't get to wear them all day, though, because I had to wear my mask most of the day. So I saved them for tonight's live. But they're perfect. They're awesome. I love them. Hi, Aunt Charlotte. Oh, I feel so much better that all you ladies are here. I was so stressed. I was like, it says I'm live. Nobody's here. Nobody's here. Nobody's here to hang out with me. But then I could tell that something was wrong. So. Oh, I'm sorry, Beth. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I have no idea. I've never had an issue with Twitch. So I don't know. But my husband said he was having some issues with the Wi-Fi. So I don't know if it just wasn't like talking to it. They weren't talking to each other. Maybe they were mad at each other. I don't know. I don't know. How are you ladies? Aunt Charlotte, it was an issue. I was trying to be live, but Twitch was like not letting me be live. I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea. Just technology. Technology. Having fun. Having fun with me. That's all. Tuesdays, I guess. I don't really know. How have you ladies been? I feel like it has been forever since I have been live. And yet I was already live once today. I was doing a little Mighty Networks walkthrough in the Disney event, which I will probably still need to do in Pink Crafty Cottage, to make sure everybody is understanding how to use Mighty Networks so nobody's missing out. Every time you type something, it says plus 300 in green. I have no idea. I have no idea why it's doing that. That's weird. That is really weird. I don't know. Maybe it's just like May 4th shenanigans or something. I don't know. How have you ladies been, though? Yours has a 310 at the bottom. Yeah, you get good points for behavior. Oh, thanks, Gina. Hopefully the tutorial was good. It's always hard to do. Well, it's not always hard, but I find it hard to do tutorials sometimes when I don't necessarily. I mean, number one, I'm not an expert, but number two, like I don't know what people were necessarily struggling with. So I figured I would just kind of walk through things. So hopefully that helped, because it was really important to me that the use of a new platform doesn't take away from the event for anyone, especially when it's an event that, ladies have paid money for. So everybody says 300 plus. Oh, you're earning channel points. Oh. I'll have to look at that. That's because I'm now affiliated. And so I can take subscriptions. And I forget what you can do with the channel points. See, like I can't give you a Twitch tutorial because I don't know all the ins and outs of it. I'm going to have to do some research though. Not this month. Sorry, ladies. This month is already, it's only May 4th. And I think May might quite literally kill me. Totally my own fault. 110%. But I will do some research and I will do a nice Twitch tutorial in the beginning of June. And if we need to go over Mighty Networks, because I do really want to get us off of Facebook and just completely doing, Twitch, Mighty Networks, and Zooms. Hello, Miss Tara. I think that will be the best. So I think that will absolutely be the best. I hope that you guys are having a good May so far. I'm excited about May, and at the same time, I see the light at the end of the tunnel because when May is over, I am done with the school year, so I will have 2 months off from my full-time gig, and I desperately need days at home because between all of the things that this year has added to my list, there's just so much clutter and chaos, and it's really starting to get to me. So I'm really looking forward to taking some time in June to be able to truly tackle the projects and get things in order, plus do some serious relaxing and some crafting for sure. I know, Miss Tara, I miss you too. I feel like I haven't seen you in forever. But I think I just saw you on Tuesday. Well, that's been a week though. Yeah, so it probably has been a little while. I think what I might do is my husband was suggesting this last night. Hi, Miss Janaea. I may start adding some additional lives on Twitch for May. I might do some Thursday nights and talk a little bit about like what has been going on in the event, but not necessarily that being the only thing, but sharing a little bit more of like projects or those kinds of things. So I might do that so that it might talk about the event some. And so like if ladies aren't signed up and are like, I don't want to hear anything about the event, or if they're like, oh, more time with my group and we're going to talk about crafty projects regardless of event or not event. So I'm thinking about doing that. So we'll see. We will see. Before I forget, I don't have a ton on the agenda tonight. I really don't, mostly because I love you ladies to pieces, but I am worn out. And that's nobody's fault but my own. Lots of late nights last week and into, hi Dashy, and even into last night, just with trying to meet with Andrea and the 2-hour difference and all that kind of stuff. So I just have had like late nights, not enough sleep. And of course I haven't been eating well. And I have been having lots and lots of tummy troubles, like almost on the daily. So I have to figure out what's going on with that. So I'm just kind of worn out. And I know, hi Dash. Bye Janaea. And I'm just kind of like, I just feel very mentally kind of exhausted. But I love hanging out with you ladies. So that is a positive thing for sure. And yes, thank you. More time together would be great, and I don't think it would necessarily be overwhelming, just from the standpoint that it would be very casual, very low key. It would just, kind of be looking at different projects, talking about different projects, that I'd maybe worked on that week, or just even just kind of talking about maybe in events in general, because I think one of the biggest things that I personally continue to struggle with, and it's really, really important for me to figure it out, is, again, just setting myself up to be successful. And time again, it's like I don't do that. I end up, I'm constantly like running in circles. And even tonight, I left work, I made one quick stop, and I was like, I came home, was being really good and like working on some things I had to work on, and then it was like, okay, now I need to like make some dinner, because then I'm gonna do this little walkthrough, and then I'm gonna do this other thing, and then I'm gonna do my live. And then it was, oh my gosh, I totally forgot to go to the pet store. So then I like raced to the pet store, ran back, was like just in such a hurry, and then didn't get to make dinner. I had to literally like run with like 15 minutes. I ran and grabbed food and came back for us. So just things like that, where it's like I'm just, obviously I shouldn't say obviously, but I'm trying to do so many things, but at the same time, this happens to me a lot. So I'm thinking even that might be kind of good conversation on Thursday nights, is even just, and leading into June, because I really, really, really want to spend time in June. Again, really trying to kind of find the sweet spot when it comes to like spending enough time crafting and being able to do the projects I really want to do, because that's where I'm starting to get frustrated, is I have a lot of projects I want to work on, and they just keep like sitting there and piling up, and I don't know if anyone else is feeling that. Yeah, things all seem to, but some of it I know is also out of my, like, is completely in my control. Like, some of it genuinely is. And so then it wouldn't be as bad. You know what I mean? If I was much better about, like, my meal planning, and much better about my planning, when I'm going, when I go to the store, that I'm getting everything that we really need, as opposed to like, ooh, I got to run and get these 3 things. And then 2 days later, it's like, oh, now I got to go run and get these 2 things. And so, yes, hi, Dashy, honey. I love you, but I don't need you up here right now. I might try to sneak some French fries here and there because they're sitting on my desk because I didn't get to eat them. Yes, I know, right, Cindy? Yes, I definitely need to. I need to delegate a little bit more. Just a smidge, just a tiny smidge. That would be a really good thing for me to do. That said, and oh yeah, Tara, go, fire away. What's your question? I totally understand, Gina. 110%. You holler if you don't want me to eat a couple French fries, but I'm going to eat a couple French fries. Hi, Robin. That's a great question, Tara, and that's actually what I was just going to talk about, was the planner challenges. And no, they are for everybody in the Pink Crafty Cottage. Everybody, everybody, everybody. And anybody. You can do the planner challenge regardless of if you're in the Disney event or not. Because those are going to keep coming. It just so happens that this month Cindy is doing Disney, because she's a Disney fan, if you didn't know that, and she figured it would be nice because it does tie in that there's a Disney event, but no, it's for anyone and everybody that's in the Pink Crafty Cottage, 100%. Happy Star Wars Day. And it was funny because some of the teachers would pass me in the hallway, because I wore my Star Wars shirt to school today, and they'd pass me in the hallway and they'd be like, may the 4th be with you. It was kind of fun. Hi, Priscilla. So yes, planner challenges for everybody. And Cindy posted some blank planner pages, so you can even print those if you don't have a planner. You could even technically use a notebook. Like, don't feel like you have to run out and suddenly like buy a new planner, because you don't already have a planner or that kind of thing. Hello, Kristen. No worries. Apparently my first attempt at going live was not actually going live on Twitch. Twitch was playing Tuesday You Ain't Cute tricks on me. So it was all good. It was all good. So yeah, so definitely planner challenge. It would be great, ladies, for you to, try joining in. Even if you're not a huge planner, person, I think it would be a lot of fun. Oh, that was really nice that your son took you out, though. I did record it, Priscilla. I just haven't posted the link yet because I just haven't had a chance, because it ended and I literally had to run and grab some dinner. And then start this, but I will post it. So you can watch the replay, for sure. And then let me know if you have any questions. Yes. So, that's so adorable, Joanna, that she's been planning for years. I love that. That is super, super cute. Super cute. Oh, one of the things that I genuinely want to also work on in June, which I know some of you are going to be like, now wait a minute, you said June was going to be like low key, which I do want it to be low key from the standpoint that there is no, other than saying that it's crafty camp, just for the simple excuse of if you have done the Reset Girl camps, or you've done the Illustrated Faith camps, which the name is escaping me at the moment. If you've done any of the different camp themed events and you kind of have some camp decor and you want to put it out, we totally can. Wait, whose husband is probably yelling and screaming? Revival camp. Thank you. I'm trying to figure out, Michelle, why you said someone's husband is probably yelling and screaming. Oh, maybe about a theme in June. Maybe. I don't know. So like we're gonna call it that. Like it's gonna, and I, and I may even have some fun with it and say like, oh, the White Sox game. Got it. I'm sorry, Michelle. I forgot about that. I was like trying to piece it together. My brain is just like dead. But I really want the month to be focused on like crafty self-care. So I really want to make sure that again, we're looking at the different projects that we have stacked up, the ones that we maybe want to think about, talk about, but I also want to spend some time really kind of learning about and looking at the best ways to use planners for different things, because I know that I need to write the things down and I need to schedule things and I need to schedule things further back, like give myself more time, and I need to, I need to do a lot of these things. So I really want to do like goal setting, working in my planner, and really kind of looking at projects and things like that. So that's why I think if I do add some Thursday night twitches, if I twitch on Thursday night, on Thursdays, and talk a little bit about like, what went on that week in the event, kind of maybe what crafting things I learned or that kind of thing, but also about events again, and like what are the things that get in the way, or what are the things that we could do, and it would kind of lead itself really well into June to just be able to like look at our planners and talk about our all of our crafty things, and again like the buying all the kits and then you can't keep up with them, or signing up for all the things. I definitely need to delegate, that is for sure. Thank you, ladies, for all telling me to delegate. I guess there's going to be a Pink Crafty Cottage t-shirt that's going to say delegate. Oh, goodness gracious. That's so sweet, Joanna. Yes, I still plan to work on the friendship journal as well because I haven't touched it. We're gonna do another day to work on 9 to 5 for sure. So definitely. Um, See, and that's what I had set up a project planner at one point, and I need to get back to it, um, so that I can kind of that like that's just it, like keep track of the things, like where are you at, what is the stuff that you put, like just kind of keep track of all of the things. Yeah. Yes, I know, Suze. It is that I was telling Suze that was one of my problems when I like, oh, I'm gonna be a planner girl, and like just started buying all the planner things before I even like actually was using the planners. Then it was, and before I even knew what my style was gonna be, I was like, this is a cute planner, and this is a cute planner, and this is a cute planner, and oh, all the pens and all the sticky notes and all the this and all of that, and it's like, then you gotta figure out, you know, well, wait a minute, I don't even like using those pieces, even though so and so does. So, Joanna, that's good that you know how to delegate. Yeah, I'm not really good at it, for sure. Um, oh, Joanna, I'm so glad you get to see your mom every couple of days. That is really, really awesome. I thought there was something else I wanted to make sure. Um, oh, yeah, Gina, we do want to get back to the memory decks as well. Susan and I both also dropped off the face of the planet with our memory deck. So we're going to do some live, like Instagram lives, or we might do some Twitch lives. And we could take turns on each other's channel so we can support each other, because Sue does have a Twitch channel. So maybe so Susan and I will plan to do some lives to work on the memory decks challenge and kind of get caught up, or, even just pick and choose the ones you want to do. So we can definitely work on that. Yeah, we're just going to, June and July and even August are really, July we're going to spend a little bit of time on some Christmas stuff, but yeah, just kind of working on some projects, because again, even though I have a lot of things that I want to like take care of, I am, and I don't mean to like rub that in, but like I am off. So, I will still get up first thing in the morning and I can do lots of like housework type of stuff. But then, I could be doing projects and things like in the evenings and on the weekends and everything like that, because I'll have the time to provide time for us together. So so we will definitely or start, Gina. Yeah, or start if you want to, or just decide it's something that you want to just not have on your list. That would be too good. That would be good too. Oh my goodness gracious. Yikes. Your friend decks. Yeah, I know. I have so many projects. So many projects. Y'all can be, well, I don't know if you'd be proud of me. I actually did not do the insert swap for this coming month. For this month for Shara Crane Happy Meal group. It was one thing off my list. I am tired. Can you tell? I'm so tired. And I don't realize it until I try to talk, and then I'm like, oh, I really am tired. I'm not drinking coffee, but I am drinking Mountain Dew. I know. More French fries. Must eat the French fries, right? Must eat the French fries. Well, yeah, Tara, I started to read the next one. It's 3:45 a.m., Sue, so you have to be tired. I don't know how you do that. Yes, you definitely want to do some creating in June, for sure. Because that's one of the things that I'm really noticing is I need more balance. Don't let her fool you, you guys. She's technically at work. That's why she's up. She doesn't love me that much. Oh, goodness gracious. But yeah, I definitely need balance, and that's what I've been missing for a little while, is balance. With the things. There is no work life Pink Crafty Cottage crafting balance. It's all just kind of a hot mess. I know, Tara, you're awesome that you got up that early with her to craft. The one time I was supposed to get up with her to go shopping with her, I completely blew off my alarms and her phone calls. Nope. Going to sleep. Nope. Going to sleep. I assume y'all saw my roomie's cute earrings that are coming up Thursday. They look pretty amazing. I have to message people, but Suze's journals finally made it here from Holland. It only took them a month to get here. A solid month. I do too love you, Suze. That's not true. I do love you. I love you very much. Yeah. Earrings look amazing. And the little pins, brooches rather. Those look amazing. Absolutely. Cannot wait for those. Cannot wait for those. Those look amazing. I do have 2 open spots for the retreat in December, the Gather retreat. Just so you ladies know, there are 2 openings. So in case anybody that wasn't signed up wants to sign up, there are 2 openings. I know. Took the journals a month. They went through the security x-ray, as the sticker said. But they made it. Oh, thank you, Beth. So this is a different one than what I posted a picture of earlier. I gotta take another picture. This is my sweet friend Monique, who does mud pies and pigtails. She makes the just most adorable crocheted cup cozies ever. Just adorable. I love her. She's a sweetheart. So let's see. So we talked about the planner challenge. I want to make sure there was a couple things I wanted to go over. So the planner challenge I told you about June. We'll figure out dates for July. It'll be after Rebecca Hoot's virtual event in July because I want to be a part of that. I'm super excited about that. Yeah, there's 2 spots for the Gather retreat. There's still a few spots left for the retreat at the Glampin' Inn in summer of 2022, which I'm really, really excited about. I also put down the deposit, which was really, really scary. What event is what, Suze? The one in July? That Rebecca's doing virtually? No, I didn't know they were doing it right around mine. I did not. I haven't watched a weekly What's Up or done anything in Fussy Cut and Cuties in a really long time. I just haven't. Sorry. Yeah, Rebecca's is a virtual event. Sue's in July. And then Cindy, are you looking for the Fussy Cut and Cuties dates? Or the dates of the Gather retreat in December? Probably the dates for their event. So did they go with the one where it's like half and half? Or are they doing just a certain amount of people? I do remember they were debating how they were going to do it because of how many ladies were in the group. Okay, so they're doing 65 at each event. Cool. Mine in the summer is the 14th through the 17th. If I have that memorized as I say it. Yeah, the 14th through the 17th. I'm trying to think if there's I don't think there's laundry facilities at the Glamp Inn, but there might be. The closest airport is, oh gosh, what's the one I flew into? It's really escaping me. I'm trying to, oh, that'd be great, Michelle. That would be great. What is the closest one? It's like on the tip of my tongue. Hobby. Yes, hobby. Thank you. I'm like, I know, like, it's something. Yes, I flew into Hobby, and then Little Craft Place is actually on the way if you come from that one. So, and closest, it's 2 hours from Round Top. So, I definitely will create an event group. I think Austin is a small airport, or it's not a full size one. I will definitely create an event for the retreat in Mighty Network so that ladies can, talk about when they're flying in, and maybe coordinate to like go in on a rental car together, or if someone who, is driving can be picking up, to try and really cut down on costs of everybody having their own rental car and spending a lot of money. So definitely something that we will figure out. Yay, Janae's back. You can fly from Milwaukee to Austin. Okay. Suze, do you mean from the airport, or do you mean in Holland? I think she means at the airport. Because I don't think she wants to drive to Texas from Illinois. When I told her how long it is. Oh my goodness gracious. You're so funny. Yeah. 17 hours. I know. Just fly to Holland. I'll be honest, I don't know that I could do 2 retreats back to back. And I'm just saying, like, which I guess I probably shouldn't say. Because I don't want anyone to maybe bail on mine. But that would be a lot. Like, I mean, I love being with all the ladies, but man, I need a little downtime too, because like I was wiped after the retro hip party last year. Like I was down for the count like the day after I got home. I don't know. All I can say is y'all better not be wiped out for mine. But some of y'all might be better travelers than me, or, be better about, like, being away from home. It's just a lot. It's a lot of extroverting. It's a lot of not getting a lot of sleep. Yeah. Yeah. I did have a recoup day, thankfully. It fell on we still get at the school I work at, we still get Kashmir Pulaski Day off, and so it happened that was that Monday, so it was perfect. I didn't have to work the next day. It was perfect. Yeah, yeah. It's a lot of extroverting. I mean, it's awesome. It's wonderful, but it's a lot of extroverting. So yeah, I think I'd have a really hard time if it was quite that long. Especially, yeah, that strange holiday. Mm-hmm. Yeah, then you can just recover in the US for a while. I think it depends on what you're like, how well you, what's the word I want to use? Like, because I love the glamping. Like, I love it. It's amazing and it's awesome. But it is different than being like at a hotel where you'd be like doing the like your thing, and then you could truly like go back to your room where you like maybe had like the campers are amazing and awesome and kitschy, but they're tiny. Like, I mean, Elizabeth, you were there. Well, I mean, some of you other ladies have maybe been there too. But like Elizabeth and I were there together. Like, I mean, I didn't go hang out in the camper like at all. I slept in there. I got dressed in there. And that was it. Like, I didn't hang out in there. So, I don't know. I'm not trying to talk anybody out of it. I'm sorry. I'm just like thinking to myself, like, man, that'd be a lot. Because I love everybody. But I usually need a little like decompress. Yeah, and Gina, you really can't there. Typically. Oh yeah. Who knows? Yeah. Okay, good. I don't want to just sound like I was talking anybody out of it because I'm totally not. I'm sorry. My little brain started running like, woo, wow, that'd be a lot. Like, I'm the type too, because even like when I went to the paper doll house right here in Illinois, and I was only like 45 minutes from home. Um, I'm the type that I have that little like window of time where it's kind of like in the like later in the day where I kind of get that little dip of like homesickness. Even if I'm having a great time, I just kind of get that little bit of homesickness. And I think part of it is because you don't get really a chance to like introvert at all. And like similarly there, that's a location where again, like you don't have like your own room you're gonna like go to. Like I mean, you could go to one of the rooms, but you're still sharing. Someone else could be in there at the same, like, and that's just how I am. I did it at the retro hip party too. Like I was having the time of my life, but I still have that little bit of time where I kind of dip and I'm like, oh, I could just be home and like with all my stuff and my surroundings and which again, I love being out and extroverting, but at the same time, it takes a lot. Um, I totally understand that, Beth. I really, really do. I do understand that. I'm going to make a mention of that in just a second for this particular scenario. Um, Cindy's like, I could go to them in between. One thing I'm going to say, Beth, in this particular scenario, when it comes to like the glamp in, for example, Um, um, oh, you're not being a nosy neighbor. No. So next summer, I'm hosting a retreat at the Glamp Inn, which is in Round Top, Texas. The Fussy Cotton Cuties, which is another crafty ladies group, is also hosting one next summer at the Glamp Inn. And some other crafty ladies have hosted events there. So some of us have already been to the Glamp Inn in Round Top, Texas. Um, so what I wanted to mention though, Beth, is, and I totally get that, um, the good thing on the one hand about like going, she is not, Tara, she is not. We need to talk her into it, Katie. The good thing about doing, kind of getting over your fear by doing it through the Glamp Inn, is that you don't spend a lot of time in the room. And so there, some of the awkwardness that can happen if you suddenly were to, like, because I shared, so like I went on I went to a teachers conference my first year teaching, and it was like some ladies that like I had met like two of them but didn't really know them very well, and I drove for like most of the days because it was really close. And then the one night when there was going to be like the later event, the ladies were like, well, you could just stay with us, it's totally fine. But like when you really don't know people, and then it's like, like you can't like hog the bathroom for 3 hours, so you maybe like changing in the room too, or like you just don't have any private space. It's a little, that's what's awkward. But like at the Glam Inn, the kind of the good thing is you genuinely are like gonna go in there and sleep. And depending, you're probably gonna go get dressed in the bathroom, and or like in the actual like multiple person, like there's stalls, like so you can like, and or that's just it, like you kind of trade off, like, oh, I'm gonna go take my shower, and so I'm gonna get dressed, and I don't know, it's just different. So it's kind of a good time to do it. I realize I'm watching there's a tiny bit of a delay, and I realize I'm like talking with my hands flat. um so yeah, it genuinely is such a great place. um Not because it's my group, but every single lady in the Pink Crafty Cottage is so nice and so sincere and authentic and genuine. And I genuinely don't think there would be any, I mean, not to say you still might not be uncomfortable because you have to get, you're getting to know someone new. And again, it's like your sleeping space and all that stuff. But like, I just think it's such an amazing group. Oh, yeah, I mean, that's just it. Like, I mean, Elizabeth and I literally, like, I mean, it took us like, I don't even know, like less than a minute, and we were like, we're good. And then we did everything together. Like, I mean, it was just, and we got along with other ladies too. We had a lot of fun with other ladies too. It wasn't, but like we felt so comfortable and connected to them. Be like, okay, we can go do this, and what are you gonna do? And it was totally worth it. It absolutely was. Like, and it was the time of my life. And again, I loved it. But yeah, I also, for me personally, and no matter what of those types of things I'm at, I still do have those like little dip moments where it's like I kind of have to like. I even did it at the Gather retreat in December when we were at my family's lake house, Kristen and I, because we were there for multiple days. You know what I mean? So we're there for multiple days, and like I'm like, that's still not my home, even though we go there. I like, that's just how I am. So it's really natural and normal to have that happen. Creative souls are amazing. Yeah, Elizabeth and I were total strangers. Like, we did not know each other on social media, nothing. Like, we literally got introduced in our camper. We both had Betsy Johnson bags. We were good. No, no, no. Cindy who didn't know each other before Gather. Elizabeth and I didn't know each other before we went to the Retro Hip party, not this past February, but last February. That's where Elizabeth and I met. We met in at Retro Hip party in 2020 at the Glamp Inn. We were roommates. I just meant Gather up at my lake house. Like, Kristen and I knew each other. I just meant I still get that like homesicknessness, like 2 of the evenings. Like, there's just that certain point of the day where it's like I just kind of, oh, I could be at home. I could be like in my cocoon, that kind of thing. Yeah, so no, Kristen and I met last summer in person, last July, June. June. Last June, Kristen and I met in person, but Kristen and I knew each other on social media. Elizabeth and I didn't even know each other on social media when we met. So, ordering a teleporter. Katie, I said you could drive with Kristen and I. Although she just told me she can take a flight from Milwaukee to Austin. So maybe, am I driving by myself now, Kristen? Or are you still driving with me? Teleporter would be nice, yes. Yes, come crash at my place anytime. Especially, you want to come crash in August if Suze is here from Holland. For sure. You're going to be fine on the plane, Suze. You're going to be just fine. Tara, you love to fly. Okay. Oh, okay. I thought, oh no, I'm driving by myself. I don't know that I can do that. That might be a problem. There you go. Tara can just fly to Holland and then bring you back. Be great. No problem. I need to stop eating these french fries because now they're cold. Okay, I'm done. What else is happening? Anything? I understand, Kristen. 110%. I absolutely understand. Miss Priscilla, I'm going to wrap this up in the next couple minutes, and then I'm gonna pop over and I'm gonna do the ones for in our journal. And Andrea just messaged me that they're just editing the video, and so I'll be putting the video up for her floral ones later tonight, which, depending, I may offer to open that up, like to play that in a Zoom like tomorrow night for ladies that want to work on them together. We could do that. So, but yeah, of course, absolutely, Kristen, absolutely. And it's not the same, but I can empathize as far as like, my friend Jackie and I went to a teachers conference that was in Southern Illinois, the summer when Pam had started to get really, really sick, and we were being like sworn in as new board members. So like we did drive down, but we ended up cutting the trip short and we drove right back. That's a much shorter drive. So all I was getting at is like, the thing was Ken was really not doing well with how bad she was kind of progressing. And so, yeah, we just went, we did what we were supposed to. And then instead of staying, we just up and left. So my point is I totally get if driving isn't a possibility anymore, and or even if like you happen to drive out, but then something changes and you need to fly home or something like that. Of course, of course, of course. And Gina, Joann's and Hobby Lobby have their hydrangeas on sale this week. I don't, and Michael's might too. I have no idea. They might. So, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and, yeah, it's really hard to, yeah, it's hard to make those plans. It's hard to make plans super far out, quite honestly, like almost any time, and especially now that we've dealt with this pandemic, it's like who would have ever like in our personal lifetimes, it's like who would have thought. I mean, even when I pushed back my retreat that was supposed to be last June and pushed it to December and then still couldn't in December, just it's so weird, right? It's so weird. But yeah, then when you have other things going on. And yes, Walmart has them for $3. The ones at Joann's end up being $5 this week. And depending, the ones at Hobby Lobby are also $5. Other than like, they do have some specialty ones that I think would be like $6 or $7. So, so what I'm gonna wrap up this for this evening. Just because I am stepping in and I'm doing a little something in the Disney event tonight for our Tuesday. So I'm going to pop over and do that. So I'm going to say goodnight to you ladies, but then tentatively plan that I will do a Twitch on Thursday night. And we'll just kind of talk about crafty, we'll talk a little bit more about crafty projects and kind of like just what's going on. We'll just maybe talk about like, again, just some crafty projects and maybe even talk some planner stuff, like planner stuff, because I have been using my planners this week. So maybe we'll talk a little bit about planners to maybe even get some ideas for like what we want to talk about in June if we talk about planners, as well as like goal setting, because I do want to swing back and actually do the goal setting that, we didn't do at the beginning of the year, which is okay because I'd actually rather do it now when like we're kind of in the midst of the year to be realistic of like, what do I want to accomplish still, that kind of thing. So, yeah, so it was so good to see you tonight, Miss Tara and Miss Aunt Charlotte. It was so nice. It was so nice to see everybody, absolutely everybody. But I know and Miss Joanna, there's a couple that are not doing Disney this month, and so this is where, and Miss Janaea, so this is where we get to see you ladies. So yeah, let's plan for tentatively Thursday night, a Twitch, and then I'll definitely plan to do a Zoom or two at some point in the Pink Crafty Cottage just for crafting as well. So and Miss Julie, so it's not the whole month before we get to hang out and do some things, okay? And Miss Kim. All right, I will see you ladies Thursday night then. And we'll do some more. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe. All right, I love you ladies. Bye.